Good morning, everyone. A snowy morning here, but we didn't get locked in eastern part of Canada, thank goodness. So I woke up, got my coffee, had my breakfast. I have my coffee. Cheers. We're going to go through the second part of the city edit. I did the first part. I had started off this whole area. It worked out well. And then I kind of botched up. I made a mess. I mean, you can look, I'm pretty well organized, but I don't like this. I don't like the way this came out, this whole area. Because what I wanted to do was, after I did all my roadless buildings, I should have gone from high over here, low this way. Instead, I ended up putting my Elfie's cream emporiums over here, and then this is an eyesore right there, the Bear Mountains. You can barely see them, and I don't like that. I like to showcase my city, and I also like to be able to find things easily, okay? In the meantime, after I did this reno, I ended up saving about 20 streets. So I was very fortunate that I was able to put down a ton of PY-R8 Marauders, which generate extra artillery, especially when I do the jump to Space Age Titan. The artillery is, in my opinion, more potent than what we have this era. This is a horrendous artillery. They get destroyed by flyers. They don't do multiple hits, etc. If you don't mind, give me 1 second. I want to light up my fake cigarette. Hi, Lucky. My pet squirrel. Okay, so I'm going to show you the mistakes you can expect to make when you are building a city, okay? The first thing I want to do, and again, anybody who doesn't have this little tool is incredible. It's allowed by Eno. It's for FOE Helper. It's a browser add-on, works on Chrome, works on Opera, and for me it's working on Microsoft Edge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look here. This is my city layout. Let's make it smaller so we could see. Again, guys, everybody's city and everybody's thoughts are different, and I value everyone's opinion and respect everyone's way of thinking. We all, part of our humanity is we're different. We do things in a different way. My city is based on military and production. That's my priority. Production, production, production. I want to produce a lot of forge points. I want to produce a lot of goods. I want to produce a lot of military. Right now, my city, including Traz, is producing will be producing in the next week or two over 400 troops a day. That's amazing when you're filling DAs and GVG, when you're fighting GVG. Mind you, you don't have control of the troops except with Traz, but overall you'll get a good balance. So where's my mistakes here? Number one, it went perfect up until here, and even here, this is where my first errors happen. And I'll show you why. But before I show you this part, the mistakes I made, which is normal, these are similar mistakes. If you notice over here, I've got 2 buck bays, and then I have roads over here. Now, this is the only road I need, right there, because it touches this, it touches that. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4 roads I can get rid of. 4 roads I could get rid of. That's 4 PRYs or a rogue hideout. 4 squares. Total waste. There's nothing here to expand up there anyways, like over here. And over here, same mistake. This road takes care of this building, it takes care of that building. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 squares, total waste. Those roads have to go. Here, same mistake. 1, 2. Bye-bye roads. Okay? So this is why FOE Helper is such a super powerful tool to use. All right? For personal stuff, whether it's city design, whether you want to see your productions, you want to see whatever. Now, what's the mistake here that I made? Very simple. I need, notice over here, all the roads I'm using, and here, this building, and this building are tying up, are taking two roads. That should never happen. Unfortunately, for this part of the edit, I'm not going to look into that problem. What I'm going to do is I'm going to solve and make more room by removing roads. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the biggest building I have here, which are these two, Deal Castle and Arctic Orangery. I'm going to move them up here. That will reduce 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That will make 12 squares available for me. What do those 12 squares do? Well, it's two magical winter snow globes. Can go down in the city, or whatever. You want to put a winner's plaza? There you go. You make the space. You want to maximize your city buildings and production. Try to get rid of as many roads as you can. So this is my dilemma right here. I need to move all this up here and then this here to push it down. All right. And how hard is that going to be? It's not that hard. Let's go to the famous city re-edit. City. Okay. And again, when you're doing the edit, you can't screw it up whatsoever. Let's go there. Let's go to store building temporary. So let's start. Bear Mountain, Bear Mountain, Bear Mountain, Bear Mountain, Bear Mountain, Terracotta, Deal. Right? So now over here, it's very simple. Let's store this. Let's store this. Let's store this. See, it's not difficult to do. And all right, guys. So now what we're going to do is we're going to leave it. Yikes. It's a pickle dilemma. Let's see now. We're going to store these as well. Tactician's Tower. All right. So before I go anywhere further, see, this doesn't show. This shows my original city design. So I can't use FOE Helper while I'm doing this. That's why I have to be extremely, extremely careful. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get this. That's a 7 by 5. That's a 7 by 7. That's a 7 by 7. So what I'm going to first do is I'm going to run Deal Castle up there. You notice now all these roads, bye-bye. That's 7 roads I just managed to get rid of, which means the tactician towers I removed can go there. You see the benefit? Or watch, just watch. The next building I'm going to put down is my Arctic Orangery. Next building I'm going to put down, again, the arc now doesn't matter where it goes. It really doesn't matter. But it's going to go here. Okay, notice I can see my buildings there. So perhaps I might not have to do a massive edit. Now, what's going to happen? Let's go over here. Okay, we're going to pause that and we're going to go and try to see if I can fit these 5 going downwards. Let's go. See, I won't be able to do that, but 1, I might have a problem here too. 3, 4, I made a mistake somewhere, so hold on. Let's see. Yeah, you see, sometimes a simple error, unforced, can cause a problem, right? But it's very simple to solve. And there we go, guys. See how easy this was? So now I got 3 across. And if you pay attention, this is a 3 by 2. Very simple to put down. And all I have is an OBS. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to dump the observatory over here. All right. And the next thing we're going to do now is we have these to put down, which I'm not rushing whatsoever because I have the space for that, okay? But it'll have to be put down. Let's do all our cappies. Okay, we've got to be extra slow. Stretch a city so you can make sure you don't have to redo this. Make sure you touch no empty spots, period. Again, the cappies I don't like. You see why I want to move them more this way and move these over that way and this over this way is because these buildings here, they're huge. They're blocking my cappies. So when people look at my city, when I look at my city, it's going to be more difficult to organize if I need to move stuff. Okay, you'll notice, got to be ultra conservative, careful, slow when you're doing this part. Again, this is after the original edit. Why this is easy for me now is because I managed to do all this early on. This I don't need to touch. You notice my watchfires, then I got PYR8 Marauders. So it's, again, over here, it's a lot of roadless stuff as well, which I could have put there, but I put here because I plan to do some expansions for roadless. By the way, you see that you can collect incidents even while you're editing. Okay, let's continue with R9. Let me stretch this because I don't want to get screwed. You notice, like, and I'm going to show you how future events are going to cause a happiness and a population problem if takes a direction, okay? And I'll tell you why I feel it and I hear it often. All right, guys? As you see, as you can see, I messed up. I don't know why. Oh my God, what an idiot. You see, now I have to do this freaking thing all over again. You see that? Oh boy. Arg, 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 arg. I have a problem. What did I mess up? So please, you see, everybody will have a headache, but it's not unusual. Oh man, see why I need to be more, I lost it. Goes to show you, eh? Okay, we're here. Okay, let's go. Ah, there you go. I found my problem. Yeah, now I'll be able to put down my, see, because of this, I didn't have the room for the four burners. Yikes. Boys and girls, noticed? And now by moving, I'm going to do a temporary storage, because what do I have here? Redundant fields. Okay, and let's put this in storage. The reason I'm doing that is because I want to build these four. Okay, here we go. So we're going to go to the city soon, and you're going to see how I need to move my redundant there, because it's, oh good, I can see my tactician towers. I can see them. That's not bad. So edit is done. We're going to apply the changes, and we're done. So now, how much better did it get? Well, I really love this. Now. It went up, and now I can see my bare mountains much better. And I'm pretty satisfied with this. Now let's see how many roads altogether I just saved. All right, here we go. Big building. I will save. I don't need these at all anymore, because this road is touching here. Okay, so that'll save me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. If I get rid of this, which I really am not going to do, 18, 19. I got 20 roads I'm just going to save. 20 roads. Just by moving the big building to the dead end. When I had this over here, I was messed up. So let's start. I'm going to show you. Okay, so let's go to build, sell. Nothing happened. Notice? Okay, very nice. So now, over here, I need to look again. I want to go downwards so I don't lose my streets, and it could drive me bonkers. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can do 4 on the next road. See, this bothers me, but I can manage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice, no damage. Right? I'm opening up squares. Here I can do 4. So let's sell. Again, you go slow. Don't rush things. No need to. 1, 2. Notice, no damage. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Now it's a little bit different. If we go here, I can do 2 roads only, because this little road needs to touch both of these. You notice I mentioned about being wide like this, but I also try to keep everything in line if possible when you're doing your construction. It's not going to work out perfectly, but it is going to work out. Notice again, I'm going length, width, trying to keep everything the same. Here, yeah, I'm going to adjust. That was a last minute thing I did. So let's go here and remove 2 roads. Cell. This got to be ultra careful. There you go. 2 roads removed. So what do I do next? Let's go here. Okay, here I'm not going to remove the road because it'll probably be where my expansions are going to come. But just now, for the fun of it, let's remove the road. Let's remove the road just for the fun of it. How many can we remove? 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay, I can't remove this one because it's going to handicap this building here, okay? So I'm not going to remove those 3. What did I just accomplish? I opened 18 squares. 18 squares is 3 cappies. 18 squares is 3 globes. Winter globe, magical winter globes. 18 squares is 2 winter plazas, which are obsolete. Well, for happiness, definitely not. You notice all this that I emptied on top, right? And the beauty was, I did the edit, played for over 2 weeks, and I'm doing the second one. So, if I would rate my city, and what I'm going to do in the very near future is I'm going to move all my Forge of Empires things into a separate folder, so players who want to see Forge of Empires fun and stuff will be able to send me images of your city. I'll do an evaluation, and it's going to be based on the way I play and seeing it through your eyes. I'm not going to see your city just my way. That's wrong. I'm going to see it 2 ways. Okay, when I look at my city, what would I complain as a neutral party when I look at this city? No Chateau Frontenac. Doing recurring quests is very profitable. A very high chateau definitely helps. So what else is this dude missing? Well, a lot. I don't have Blue Galaxy, so when it comes to fragment collecting, if you use Blue Galaxy, my God, if I use Blue Galaxy on the Elfies, boy, do I produce double the fragments. Imagine that, or especially you use it on this building here, 20 fragments. Imagine getting 40 fragments of the gold kits. That's or the silver. It's awesome. Okay, so yeah, I don't have Blue Galaxy. Do I plan to get it? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, here's something to pay attention for in the future. Okay, as regular players who don't really need to spend. Okay, and God bless you. And we spend and others spend so they can make this game free for many. And I love this game. I know people enjoy it, and I am very happy to spend. So the last event I did 2 huge diamond buys, $279 each. What I did is basically, by doing that, I did the equivalent. One event is like doing 6 events without spending. And why I did it is because I was waiting for the Nutcracker guardhouses and the joyful nutcrackers, and I loved the cappies. I loved this, but they came with a huge cost, and this is the cost right here. I had over close to 700,000 available population before I started, and now, by design, I have 3,000 population available, and there is nothing I can do, build, and want to adjust on, okay? The big plus is every week I'm producing one of these. I'm producing one of these every week. So every time I add one of these, I get rid of 2 of the bamboos and don't lose anything. I actually gain big time, and I gain enough population to build one of these. Okay, these here I think take about 10,000 population away from me. This here gives me the 13,000 population. So that's what I planned. Now, other stuff to look at. You have military boosts, okay? So let's go into my inventory. All right. When you look at why I love the buck bays, just for that in particular, we'll go here. When it comes to 30 minutes of frantic GBG, okay, I spend them a lot last time, but if you look at the 300 attack to add, that really helps when you're doing a lot of fighting in GBG only. If you look here, right now, in 1 week, I've collected 2,600, 2,800, that's 5,400, and 3,000. That's 8,400 defense for 30 minutes. The defense stacks on the Red Army, the attack army. With 8,400 defense, I can push my attrition probably to about 200, which is the cap. All right, but I won't do that because I'd rather use this not to lose troops in fast, frantic fights. It's a goal to reach 200 attrition, but it's not a desperation. All right. Now, when you look at other stuff I like a lot is, let's go and use the mass self-hate kit. I'm going to show you. I've doubled my production, if not more. Again, it's the equivalent of 5 to 6 events that I did only in the winter event because I went a bit haywire, but I was planning it for a year. And I love supporting a game I enjoy. So I look at this now. We're going to go to my productions just to get an overview. My total forge points I produce is 2,380 a day. That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. Okay, let's look at 4084. That's a bit off. I'm a bit less than that. My defense, 2444, that's extremely low. It's an eyesore, but we're going to fix that. My Blue Army attack, 4751, pretty accurate. And 5043, a bit high, makes no sense. But this is what I find extremely important. Okay? I am producing 4,500 Space Age Jupiter Moon goods. It is absolutely wonderful. Space Age Venus, 816, and Space Age Mars, 330. I produce over 5,000 goods a day, just in my city, not my colony, guys. Just in my city. All right? I love that. Now, something else that I find extremely last event turned this item into an obsolete item. I will show you what it was, the winter event, and this is why I decided to post over here about the winter event. It was just that good. Let's go right here, okay? I had about 10 one-up kits and maybe 15, 20 Reno kits. Look at this, 166 Reno kits and 68 one-up kits. That is absolutely crazy, okay? And then that's absolutely crazy. And why? Because these are producing them en masse. Next thing I want to do is we're going to look at, Mamma Mia, oh yeah, Let's go to winter. Okay, let's click here. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm going to the keyboard. Okay, Winter Wonderland. If you notice right now, the last one I put up was about 6 days ago. So now let's do the math. I got 1, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 pieces of the Winter Wonderland kit. I think I need 12. I forgot, whatever. Oh yeah, I'll tell you how many we need. It's as simple as that. Let's go to Winter One. So level 10, you get to the Grand. That's 11. So it's 12 levels. All right, we need 12 levels to bring this up. So these are going to be infinite until he nerfs or does something. But right now, yeah, it's going to be infinite. So I'll do a quick rate of my city. Organization, I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. I don't like this. I don't like this. I love this part. I love this part. I'm okay with that. I love this. I love that. So it's very well organized. Streets are being maximized. And everything looks okay. So streets are being maximized, and there's plenty of potential to grow, especially if you pay attention here. All these expansions are going to be very easy. I can build anywhere. So I like that part. Do I lack stuff? Definitely lacks stuff. Blue Galaxy would be wonderful to have, but I'm not ready for that yet. So for now, what we're going to say is, when you do the build, you don't panic. You can do a partial build. I have friends who have contacted me, friends I speak with online that I've had for a long time. They've started their city edit, and for the first time, I know one of my friends, she went virtually straight streets and is very happy with the result. Did get into a mess at the end, but using these techniques of going straight streets, same sizes, okay, same street, same sizes. Again, I stress it, extreme. Same size, look at the widths, all the same where I can, and if I can't, I'll put a 1x1 on the side to make it the same, because we have a lot of 1x1s, okay? So try to keep your buildings the same width, and as best you can, the same length together. All of a sudden, you notice all the empty squares I have, 18 squares. I'm pretty happy. So for now, I look white like a ghost. I need to change the light. I'm using an orange light. I gotta put a white light up there. Yikes, I look like a ghost. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I still have more edits to do, but I'm not rushing them. And the same thing with you is, you can pause the edit, play, come back to it a month later, and continue the edit, as long as you don't mess up your city too much. So that's it for now. I hope it comes out as a little bit of help. And take good care. If I didn't wish you a Happy New Year, I'll wish you a Happy New Year now, even though it's a late Happy New Year. And that's it. As for future videos, Forge of Empires, I have plenty to do. I went and tried to do some gambling. It ended up being a complete disaster, so I'm not posting any videos unless you guys want to see disaster gambling videos. But after 5 super runs, I expected to have a bad run. So I'm taking a break for a couple of weeks, and then I'm going back at the end of the month. I want to get some gambling video on as well. But children, I don't, for any young people who are under 18, please, I've restricted those videos, and please don't watch. They're not for you. It's a bad habit that I enjoy, my little vice left in life. So for now, guys, enjoy. I look forward to seeing you soon. Next event, I'm going to do a post. Am I doing a buy? Probably not. I'll play it honest. But there is a great building next event. They offer when you make the Gold League, it's 100% attack defense for the Red Army 3x3 building. It's absolute insanity. So prepare for the next event. For now, peace out and take good care, guys.